Show.
All right, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome back to episode. I guess it's not the New Year yet. Happy New Year's Eve, but probably New Year by the time you're listening. To episode 159 of the 580 show. Myself and just Dante this week. Frawley's a little sick. So
Poor Frawley.
yeah. We'll have Frawley back in 2024 and a ton of guests, I'm sure. Um before we reflect on 2023 a little bit. Registration, as you're listening, is now live for Battle at the Bridge 3 Northeast Regionals. Dante filmed an awesome little event video that's on our YouTube page. It just is him and I going through each event, talking about the rules and expectations and things like that. Dante, what are you know the events now? Because I just told you, but well, you were at Polar, so you were there when I told everyone at Polar Express, but um what are your thoughts of the events? We got a max deadlift, a max weight sandbag toss, sandbag to shoulder ladder, yoke into frame carry, and a log into axle back and forth for reps. What are your thoughts on the events?
I don't mind them. I actually do not mind them.
You think you're competing this year again?
Uh, I'd like to. It just depends on outside circumstances in life because,
Yeah.
life happens. And I'm trying to get involved in different things next year. So if
Yeah.
if all the stars align, everything comes back, I will be attempting to get a hat trick
Yeah,
for
three-peat.
the three-peat for the Battle at the Bridge Regional before I retire from the Battle at the Bridge Regional
There you
as
go.
a 231.
There you go. No, but everyone, you can go to Iron Podium right now, just search Battle at the Bridge. It's up there. If you aren't aware, every single open class, so there's 5 women's classes and 5 men's classes. The winner of each opens men and women's classes get an invite directly to the 2025 Arnold Amateur World Championships, which is really cool. Ton of nationals bids. So no matter the participation in the open classes, each class gets 3 invitations to nationals, no matter what the participation is. If you have 9 or more competitors, you have 4 nationals bids. If you have 12 or more, there's 5 nationals bids. So ton of bids. The cool thing is too this year, Dante, we don't have to split the show up. It's we are able to offer novice, masters, teen, and all the open classes all in one huge show. You don't need to be qualified anymore per Strongman Corporation. But come one, come all. And I hope to see you guys on June 1st. It's going to be a really awesome day. Every single show we do, just try to improve it. Whether it's, how we treat the athletes. I mean, that's pretty much, our main focus. But, we try to have the best volunteers, make the venue as cool as possible, make the events different every year, and the only implement we'll always keep in for sure, I think is really the bridge frame, just being Battle at the Bridge. We have these really awesome replica bridge frames. They're really goofy length, but they look awesome and they're pretty tough, I think, but compared to a traditional frame. But
Yeah, it's a little awkward and unbalanced if you're not used to that kind of stuff.
yeah, but I'm sure as we get closer to bridge, be having a ton of people, um, coming down to train on the different implements and everything like this. First year we haven't had Hercules hold. I was just trying to get rid of it. It's a hard event. I'm really excited for the sandbag to shoulder ladder. The 5 sandbags and you get to rep out the last one. I'm really excited for that one. I think even
Can you tell me my weight class's last one is right now? Because right now at the recording this, I don't know the weight matrix.
yeah, since it's releasing in like 1 hour, I can do that for you, buddy.
Thank you.
Let me pull up my handy dandy.
Handy dandy Iron Podium notebook.
So it is for you, Dante. What one did you ask for?
Might as well ask for it all. 231 special. But you can just tell me the
No,
231
I'm
sandbag.
231,
Yeah.
200, 220, 250, 265, and 287.
Sweet. I like
And
it.
the 287 is 4 reps.
Okay,
So
perfect.
yeah, no, there's a lot of cool stuff, and like for the men, we'll start adding half-pound jumps on sandbag toss. So like the men are throwing to a 15, the women, the way our throwback apparatus is, they throw to 11. So women can kind of throw a little bit little bit heavier than traditional because usually I think they're more 12 foot.
Hmm.
But our apparatus is 11 and 15. Um, and the men will have a start having 2.5 pound jumps after 40 pounds offered. And then women will start having 2.5 pound jumps after 30 pounds offered. So, yours would Dante go 40, 40. It can start as light as 30, but like, so men would be 30, 35, 40, 42 and a half, 45, 47 and a half, 50, etc. Two and a half
Hmm.
jumps, which I think is cool because help with lessen the splits. Um, yeah.
Right.
Anything else you want to know? You want to know your yoke in the frame? You want to know
Sure.
your 610 and 590 for your yoke in the frame.
Okay.
And your log is 250 and your axle is 248 back in.
Perfect. 248. Okay. I guess you
Because
have
it's
to
a we got new cool axles from MB Power Center coming for specifically for regionals. Obviously, I mean just to have new axles at 580, but Mike Bardos builds super super heavy duty axles, but they're 68 pounds, so it creates that kind of awkward, um, you know.
get out the change plates. That's all I can say.
Yeah, so it'll be a really good time. So I'm excited. Really hope to see a lot of you guys there. I hope we have way more than 100 people sign up, but we'll see. Never know with, when you go to put a show up. But I hope to
Hmm.
see a lot of you guys there. If anyone's had any questions, there's the YouTube video up. Obviously, always DMs, text, stuff like that. If you guys have any questions at all. Anything else for Battle at the Bridge, Dante?
I think we're good. Just I'll wait and
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah, we'll be talking about it a lot more in the, following months. But no, I mean, it's a New Year's Eve episode. Wanted to keep it quick. I was looking back. I told you today at the gym, but I was looking back at a bunch of the guests we had on in 2023 and just obviously thank you to everyone who listened first and foremost. And thank you to all our guests because taking the time to come on here and just drop some knowledge, uh, you know, BS with us, all that stuff. Thank you to everyone, whoever played a part in the 580 show. Uh, Not even just this year, but obviously being New Year's, just reflecting back on it. We started the year with CJ Pierce was the first episode in 2023. CJ
Hmm.
Pierce is one of the most um accomplished weight class strongmen around. Um, yeah, I don't think he's ever had his big day at OSG. I don't think he's ever done OSG, but he won PSL. And he's won a ton of huge shows, had a ton of overhead records. We announced the 580 deadlift championship. Dante, you and I um qualified and competed at our first ever Arnold, which I
Hmm.
think was, really cool. We had Andrew Hanus on who won the 80s and the 90s for Arnold following his his big win. We had Papa Don on, the TikTok sensation, Papa Don,
Hmm.
Andrew Clayton, Josh Lancaster. Obviously, we highlighted a ton of shows between USS Nationals, our own shows, and everything in between. Luke Davis came on from the UK. Hannah Lindsay, Terry Rady, Josh Kowaleski, I think is how you say it.
Hmm.
Tyler Young, Taylor Gone, Brian and Katie Feely. Man, and then Lynn Morehouse came on, 2 weeks before OSG for us. We had Andrew Pepio, who won the first ever U90 America's Strongest Man. I mean, I know this is a long list, but and we ended the year with Ross Remillard talking about nutrition last week. So um it's just crazy how many guests and how many knowledgeable people we get to talk to. And I think that's kind of why we started the pod, right? Just to kind of BS and talk to smart and fun people. So I think 2023 was a super successful year with that doing that.
Hmm.
We were able to do that huge giveaway.
Yeah.
Um
Congrats, Nathan, again.
yeah, did we mention it? I don't think we mentioned it on the pod yet. We
No.
the giveaway ended, so thank you so much to everyone who subscribed. We're over 700 subscribers now. Nathan Warfel from Maryland won the giveaway. He's competing at the Arnold actually. Um, but we met him briefly in Maryland at Maryland Strongest this past year.
Hmm.
It was another thing we did this year. You and I got to commentate some live events. Dante kind of sprung into live streaming a lot more. He live
Hmm.
streamed a lot of events this year. Our events, obviously, some rugby, Maryland Strongest, the deadlift champ, a lot of different stuff. So it was,
A lot more opportunity coming up too. So
yeah, for sure, man. But no, congratulations to Nathan for winning that. And thank you so much to all 700 plus of you who subscribe. We really appreciate it. So,
yeah, if it was up to me, we would give everybody a reward, but unfortunately we can't. So we appreciate everyone's
unfortunately, we're broke.
participation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, can't thank everyone enough. Seriously, the listeners of the pod, it's crazy that we get this many downloads and stuff like that, and we just really appreciate everyone listening, everyone following the YouTube. We'll have a ton more videos, competition, eating stuff, everything in between in 2024. And happy New Year, everyone, and I hope everyone has a great 2024.
Peace.
See you guys next week.